Jai Swaminarayan, myself Kumudini Nalawade, Atmi Green School, Standard 6th, subject Maths. Okay, I know we have already started the data handling chapter and 2 3 topics are completed, but there is a lot of gap between these days because there is our PT2. So I will just recap from the starting the chapter data handling. Okay, so let's start from the beginning. uh, Data handling. Okay, so first of all we know about the data, the information given. Okay, a data means collection of a number gathered to give some information. Suppose names of days in a week, names of months in a year, then the names of students in class 6. Okay, names of teacher in Atme Green School. Okay, that is the data given. Fine. Now see here the how to recording the data. So for this there are given some examples. Okay, so these are the names of the uh, actually it is 6th standard and they go for picnic. Okay, and ma'am has bring to give them some fruits. Fine, but every fruit does not like by us, we like certain fruits, right? So teacher asked some student, any student, that is maybe Radhika. Okay, so make a list and ask her, each student that which fruit it like and it will give. So first of all teacher has to know na how which student likes which fruit. So she has Radhika made the list. Okay, that is Raghav likes banana, Preeti likes apple, Kavita likes gava, Javed likes banana. Fine, according to students there are the fruits liked by them and this is the list. Now this list definitely helps the ma'am for distributing the fruits, right na? Also by counting the number of bananas here and number of apples she can calculate the number of fruits she required, right? But it is a lengthy process. So one another student, suppose it is Javed. Okay, what he had made, see, it had made 3 blocks, one for banana, one for orange, one for apple. Actually here in the previous video I have taken the names of students from this the given in books. Now I am taking the names of students imaginarily. Fine. So what Javed had make 3 groups of fruits. Okay, one for banana, one for orange, one for apple. Now he asked the student, uh, student come with a pebble and put the pebble in these squares, which fruit you like. Suppose here Anuradha like banana na, Anuradha came and put her pebble in this square. Okay, then Salma like banana, she also take this. Rutu like apple, so Rutu will come here and put pebble in the apple. Now by mere observation ma'am can easily count how much banana she required, how much apple she required and how much orange she required, right na? Next thing, the organization of data. Now this can be modified even good system. So how then suppose Rahul is there. Okay, so what does Rahul do? He does not take pebbles, does not make squares or not make the list of student and names of fruits. What he do, he take a pen and paper, make a blocks. Okay, he make 4 blocks. Fine, right there banana, orange, apple, guava, right? And he asked each student, so which fruit you like and tick such like this. Okay, he had make the tick marks. By counting these tick marks he write here the numbers. Suppose ma'am has asked him, Rahul, tell me how many students like apple. Then counting the tick he can say 5 students, right na? Suppose ma'am has asked how much total fruits required, so he can total this and easily tell. right now. He does not require to count the ticks 1 2 3 and this lengthier some process. Okay, he just count these numbers and add these numbers and tell ma'am, right now. And so many answers of questions he can give, that how many apples required more than orange, how many gavas required more than orange, right now. Next thing, this is the organization, and isn't you see some difference in that? Okay, the arrangement of data from the first time, then second time, and now this one, it is definitely systematic na. Now next system, that is suppose Maria is there. Okay, so what Marias do? So here we have taken, forget about the first example, we have taken the example that there is a midday meal program, and for sixth class, ma'am, it is midday meal, so some students like rice, some students like chapati, and some students like both rice and chapati. So here also, without making these tick marks, he just put the standing lines. By counting the standing lines, we can tell here how many students require rice, how many students require chapati, and how many students requires both rice and chapati. Get it now? It is easier one, but it is more easier one made by the one student. See here. Such type. What he has done, he also make the standing line marks, but after making standing line marks, he had made the groups. He had made the group of 10 lines. Okay, so by mere observation I can tell this is 10 and this 7, that is 17, this is 10 and this 3, that is 13, 10 and 10 20. It is easier one na, grouping is also easier one. Now 10 is so much na, so here Rajan what do, he make the group of 5 marks. Okay, 5 standing lines, we can say 5 tally marks, these lines are called tally marks, right. So he had make, for more suitable arrangement, he had make 5 marks, 5 standing lines, right. So by grouping this, we also easily can tell how much students like chapati or both, right na. By making circle, instead of making circle, what he had made, he had made this four line we have done. After 4 line, we have to not to draw fifth line, we will make it as a slanting line, and it become the group of 5. Get it? So we can count easily 5 5 5, 5 3 is 15, and this 2 17. Here also 5 5 3, that is 13. 5 plus 5 10, 10 plus 5 15, and 15 plus 5 20. Get it? This is the data organization. Understand everyone? We study about the data, then we study how it organized easily and systematically. Get it? Now next. See here, this is the data collected of shoe size of students. This is the number of shoe size of class 6th. Now see here, if we make here the collection of this mark, so we have to now organize this data systematically. So what we have to make? We will make the 3 blocks. Okay. So first is shoe size, then tally marks, and number of students. Right now. So which is the smallest size? It is 4. So I have written here 4. Then next 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is there? No. So we will write here 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Clear? Now what we do here? If I take here 5, first 5, so I will cross it and make here tally mark in front of 5. Then I will cross the 4. Then I will make tally mark in front of 4. Then I will cross this 7. I will make a tally mark in front of 7. Then 5. The 5 has second tally mark. So I will make second tally mark in front of it. After 4 marks, if there is fifth mark of 5 size shoes, then I will make a grouping, right? And after that I will start giving tally marks here.